It was almost the end of the Clone Wars. Most clones were being sent on their last invasion mission. The Separatists were all but defeated, but they had a plan. If they were to fail, they would cause as much chaos as they could. They had a machine. It could blend other times and realities together. They activated it, and portals to other worlds and realities opened up. Thousands of clones and Jedi were sucked up into these portals, myself included. We ended up on a planet that was being held by an empire. We weren't sure how this empire came to be, but one thing was for sure. It was not a friendly occupation. Hello everyone, and welcome to my first actual, genuine playthrough of a game. This is my first series, not just a completely random video of me playing a game. We are going to be going through the XCOM 2 War of the Chosen campaign. I have downloaded a ridiculous amount of Star Wars mods, so this is a Star Wars playthrough, as you can see in the title. I'm going to be playing through it on Rookie because I am a little bit rusty. If I do a second playthrough, I will do it on Veteran. So I have it set right now. One of the mods that is on is the change the Advent to the Galactic Empire mod. And there is, for the enemy rulers, there is two different mods. There is one that changes them to Darth Vader, Sidious, and I think like Mara Jade or someone like that. And then there's a different one which changes them to Boba Fett, IG-88, and Bosk. I have it set to the Bounty Hunters, because this is the first playthrough. If I do another one, then we can go for the big boys. A majority of the characters that will be played by me are going to be in Clone Wars time, or exclusively Clone Wars time. I have a Jedi mod on here and whatnot. So there is a story for that, which I will play just after this, but if you want your own character in this, just like give me a basic information, like a species. I have limited species, but there's still a few that I can do on here. If you want them to be a Jedi and a clone, there will be many more clones and normal troopers, because you don't have to do a clone, you can just do a normal trooper if you want to. But there's going to be a lot more clones and normal troopers than Jedi. Jedi are going to be slightly more rare. I don't know if I can train them flat out or not. If I can, then there might be a few more, but overall there's not going to be a lot of Jedi. So if you want your character in this, give me like a clone, give me their CT number, the clone's nickname, what legion they're in, so like 501st, 212th, whatnot, armor patterns and whatnot. I will just assign random ones unless you give me ones, like specific ones. Otherwise I will find just either basic armor patterns or ones that I think look cool and go with the character, or just the ones that go along. Like if you choose the 501st, I'm just going to give you some different variations of 501st armor. So with all that said, we're going to get into this. We're going to be playing on Rookie because, as I said, I am rather rusty with this. Subtitles will be on just in case I am talking over something and you want to hear it. This is the War of the Chosen, so it should be a little bit more difficult. I'm going to start without Iron Man, not because I cheat or anything and go back through, but there have been moments where I guess lag caused from the mods or something, because I have had like 200 mods on here at once or something like that. It caused lag, and it caused me to just move a character, and it just flat out destroyed that mission and killed everyone. So that's why I keep Iron Man off. If Iron Man is on, I cannot go back to any other save, so if people die, they're dead. I'm probably going to follow that anyways. Like, if the character dies, and it was your character that you made, that character's probably dead, and not coming back. I don't go back on saves for just, like, random misclicks. If it's my fault, then it's probably, gonna stay, but if it just completely wipes out a group, then I may go back, because that shouldn't have happened, basically. So yeah, start without Iron Man. I'm just gonna go with integrated content, because with the mods, I don't know if the missions will look right. I have, like, for the alien hunters, the first mission for that, snakes come out of the ground, so it would be just stormtroopers or something coming out of the ground. I think that would look kind of weird. So we'll keep the integrated on, so they just kind of show up instead of me having to do the missions. The lost missions I'll keep on. There will be, there should be 3 random characters, and they'll probably look stupid because of the mods I have on, because it'll be randomly generated. One character should be one I created for this campaign, but the other 3 I wanted to leave open until I knew what class they were going to get after their first mission, because then that tells me if they need to be Jedi or clones or something, and they should give them... Central's talking again. So it is showing my one clone character over there. He's to the left. But what I was saying is it should give them the first 4 normal classes. And after that, then I can start using other rookies, and it'll promote them to random classes instead of the starting 4. And I think I can start training them to be normal classes. I don't know if I can train them to be Jedi or not, but we will find out a little bit later. The other 3 characters are actually characters I've used in the past, and I thought I turned them off, but it still brought them anyways, so...
Menace 1-5, we have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
So if the game does run slow, I apologize. It's due to mods. Like, that loading time to get into the mission took a while. Hey, there's a dude. But yeah, this is XCOM. It is a turn-based strategy game, kind of like a board game, but on the computer, and much more content than a board game. I apologize if you can hear my keyboard or clicking. My microphone picks up everything, and it's a bit ridiculous. But yeah, if you could see, I have this Shock right here, which is my clone trooper, and I use Shock as a nickname for many things, but this character is also Shock. So, I'm gonna edit this character after this mission. So, there are 3 open slots for characters. They will all be normal soldiers or clones, I believe, after this mission. So, comment if you want a character, as I said earlier. And again, they won't be Jedi or anything, because this is the first mission, and the game is set to put certain classes in after the first mission, so... There's no cover there. Sprinter over there. So yeah, you get 2 movement points or 2 action points. Shooting in most cases... Shut up, Central. Shooting in most cases will just end it. Later on you get more abilities. Like any attack, like if I throw this, it'll end the turn, no matter how many action points I have, until later on when you start getting new abilities. You can use 2... a movement is 1 action point. You can see the yellow now. It was blue earlier. Sprinting is the 2, so like, if he hadn't moved already, this would be blue, and then I can double his range by sprinting like over here. And that would be yellow, and that would just end his turn. So like, since I'm moving him a second time in this round, it's the end of the turn. I'm gonna put this Shock into Overwatch, which, if anything moves around in its range, he will fire at it, even though it will not be my turn. You can see the different cover options. The half shield means half cover from that direction, whichever direction it is. This is full cover from the right,
Position confirmed.
so it will be much harder to hit him from full cover. And then it goes through to the enemy's turn, and I think the enemy should just be like the Imperial Gunners, and then the advanced normal troopers, so later in the game it'll start being normal stormtroopers. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, Frankie Mackendopler, that is the name of the channel.
All those confirmed.
So yeah, I was gonna make Mackendopler a Jedi later on. So he'll get redone. That is not the
Headed there now.
full-on Mackendopler. That is just temporary. Oh, they're behind us. Okay. Yeah, they're just gunners. So since we're still in stealth mode and we haven't been spotted, they have a range of seeing us, which is this right here. And I managed to stay just outside of it. You have to be careful in some situations like this, because he is technically flanking me. So if you get flanked, they can see much farther through a flank. But since there's cover like here, I think literally this one block of cover may have saved me. Yeah, it might have. But yeah, you have a shot percentage, that's a 70% shot. And then you have grenades, which will always hit. You have the damage down there. Why not?
Who's keeping score? They spotted us.
Okay, so I am going to move Other Shock over here. Yeah, now he spotted the rest of them.
Moving out.
A little bit of a delayed voice line there. And since he's in full cover, the shot percentage went down, but since I do, you can see down here actually, weapon range plus 11%. I have a height advantage, so that gives me much more. If I didn't have the height advantage, this would be like a 30% shot, which I probably wouldn't take. I'm still gonna keep him up here just in case, because I think I might be able to get another shot with someone else. No. Yeah, since he's farther back anyways, and I don't want to risk missing, I'm gonna throw the grenade. I'll keep him up top.
Let's have some fun.
There will be clone weapons and just Star Wars weapons in general. There will be lightsabers later on once I get Jedi. Assuming the mods work, because I actually haven't used the lightsaber mod for War of the Chosen yet, so it is pretty new, I believe. Because last time I looked, it wasn't here. They didn't even have the Jedi class on either, so it may be a little glitchy. You can see... Oh, I almost misclicked. You can see the ammo down here. That's before a reload. You have infinite reloads. It does take an action point, though, so if you run out of ammo and you move, then you can reload as an action point, and then your turn's done. You can't shoot, so gotta keep an eye on things. Yes, blood, because Star Wars blasters cause so much blood. Okay, I'm gonna start moving up. There should be at least one more squad with a commander. Because those were just two of the normal troops. There should be a commander. I imagine they're on the other side of this. That's all half cover. I would have thought that would have been full a little bit.
Come get some. On Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now.
If you want to get any of these mods, you can just go through Steam and search for Star Wars mods and whatnot. You can find them all. At some point, I'll try to put a pack together and put a link to that on Steam as well, so you can go through and see which mods I am actually playing with. There is one mod that I'm looking to add, possibly later, and that stops the avatar progress, which is how they win. If you let the avatar progress all the way, then you lose, and it just ends the game. And I might want to keep doing missions with clones and upgrading them somewhat without having to worry about that, so that mod may come in later. I don't know if I can add it in mid-campaign, but we'll see. Move him up here. He might get spotted. No! So yeah, they are probably, like, right here. I'm gonna have him plant the X4. So now all we have to do is kill the rest of the... Yeah, they're over there. So now all we have to do is kill the rest of the enemies.
Let's go. Heading out.
Seems doable.
You reload. I doubt you need it, but I like to be safe.
Positions here.
Moving to Overwatch.
Scanning.
I've got movement here.
Yeah.
Next shot.
There they are. Yeah, that is a captain there. So they're like right here. So I should see them here. Yep.
On my way.
Did he have eyes? Did he have eyes? So yeah, that is a captain. It looks like he looks the same as the other ones. Yeah. Oh no, he has the little thing on his chest. He has the little rank identifier. Yeah, okay. But yeah, he has more health. He also has a grenade. You can actually see it on his belt there, and I don't think the other ones do. But they are all in full cover, so this is, I'm gonna have pretty bad shot percentages. They're not too far away, though, so this should be alright. I'm gonna save him for last, I think.
Like we drilled. Go.
Ah, that was a bad movement. See if I can take out his cover. Should go down to at least half, right? Oh no, it blew it up entirely. Okay. Yeah, started fire. There's status effects so I can burn and whatnot. So now that he's out of cover, you see it's yellow, my shot percentage goes up. Since we're all rookies and we all suck, it's still relatively low. Yeah, alright. Wow. That was a death yell, I guess. Can I get you? I can get you over here to flank. Yeah. Oh my gosh. XCOM in a nutshell.
Here, catch.
That's why I like using explosives.
Heading out.
Who are you shooting at? Okay. It does actually add the Star Wars blasters and whatnot too. I thought it did. I just didn't 100% remember. So it is good that they do that. So one episode is probably going to be one mission. At least that's what I plan. That's loot, by the way. Some missions, if they're shorter or something, I'll put another one in, but I will end recording after one mission. So Frank can get 2 kills. Hey.
Only the best. Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
There we go. Yeah, if anyone dies, it'll definitely be later missions. Because I almost don't have any of my guys die when I play on Recruit. So if I do, it's typically because I'm in a bad situation, like the alien rulers, which in this case is Boba Fett, Bosk, or IG-88. If those guys show up and I'm fighting a bunch of people, that might get me. But other than that, I'll probably be fine.
Have done little to slow the progress of Advent's ongoing development or outreach programs. Voluntary citizen emigration numbers are reportedly at their highest level in recent years.
First mission successful, not even any wounded. That's how I like it. So yeah, it'll probably give them... Shut up, people! It'll probably give them Ranger, Grenadier, the Sharpshooter, and... one has a drone. And I'm... Specialist? Is that what it's called? I don't know. There's Ranger. Skip. So yeah, they get swords and apparently turn into heads. I use them a lot. I could use them as Jedi, but they won't have any Jedi abilities, so it'd be kind of a waste. Yep, sniper. They also have pistols. Funny thing is, they have two options, gunslinger and sniper. The Ranger also had two options. They get two different abilities per level, or they have the option to get one of the two, and then you choose. The gunslinger's just pistol, and the sniper's just kind of there. I typically go all gunslinger, because I'm always closer up, and a lot of the gunslinger abilities later on can be very overpowered, because you can get like quick shot, which doesn't take an action to fire the pistol, and then after that you can fire the pistol and have the ability somewhere on here where the first shot with the pistol only counts as one action point, and then you can use a third ability, which is either fire at all seen people with your pistols or pistol, or you can fire 3 times at one. So you can... I've done 20 plus damage with Gunslinger in just one turn as a character. I far prefer Gunslinger to the Sniper. The Sniper can do well. I played a multiplayer match, and someone with all the Sniper abilities, it was my older brother, he took out 3 of my guys with just that character, so...
Some of our most advanced equipment. Specialists.
Yeah, specialists. So they have a drone, they can hack with it, they can do aid protocol, which boosts defenses, so if you have a guy who's in a bad spot, and let's say this guy can't really do anything, aid protocol can help. There is combat hacker, which a lot of it is actually damage. You can send your drone to like shock things, and whatnot, and then there are some hacking abilities. You can take over robotic enemy types, so I believe since it's the Imperials, if I see an ATST, I can hack that, and that can be mine. For a short amount of time, it's not permanent, I don't think. The other one is Battle Medic, that is pretty self-explanatory. Most of that's support / healing, and healing is really nice. And this would be Grenadier. I always find this funny, because he's not wearing a shirt, but he has a grenade launcher strung up on his back. And the grenade's floating. But yeah, Grenadier, they can output a lot of damage. I typically use them to get rid of armor, because grenades can shred through armor. Early game, that's not an issue, but late game, that's gonna be much more of an issue. The clone didn't get a kill. The one character that isn't going to be changed didn't get a kill. So the loot we got is a repeater. You get corpses. You can actually sell, I believe, sell the corpses, and you can also research them to get things out of them. So yeah, science. You can get scientists, which boosts how quickly you can do things. Experimental weapons. Oh yeah, these are the weapons that come through for some of the DLC. And since I turn the missions off, which is where I would typically get them, I can just research them. This is my brain chip. Modular weapons. I'm gonna do that so we can actually put stuff on weapons. You can actually find people that we have on the ship, so there's the other shock. Let me see if I can find the clone. No, I don't think he's currently in. Oh yeah, if anyone dies, you get put up here on a wall, and I can still see.
I never get tired of hearing that.
I do. That was loud. Cutscene. Always build a med kit first. That is what I've learned. We have different options of buildings that we can have. Different places like the power coil. If I put a power station there, I'll get more. But you clear out this stuff, it takes engineers and time, and you get supplies for it, and you have a limited amount of power. So right now we're using 6 out of 15, and you can see here, if I build these, it takes up 3, so that'll be 9 out of 15. Power relays, since it's not yellow, that means it's giving you 3. So yeah, you build power relays within here to up your power. There are some, I'm not sure if they're missions or whatnot, or I don't even know if that was a mod or not, but you can get things that just permanently boost power. Then you will not need as many power stations. So I'm going to build Guerrilla Tactics School, because that's where we can get upgrades for our squad size, which I did download a mod to where the squad size can go up to 8, just so that'll probably make it really easy for me, but it's just so you can see more of your characters if you ever want to see them. Cutscene. So these characters, I will swap them over to just base clones, and you guys can come up with clones and characters that you want for them. And I'm gonna film the second episode before I actually even post the first one, probably, so the next mission I will use 4 more rookies, and they will be transferred over to base clones as well, but since I did a mission with them, they will have a class, so you will be able to see what they are, and I might get a Jedi out of that, I don't know, but I will only use very few of my characters. Like I have Commander Shock here. I'm gonna have MrMackendopler as a Jedi. Assuming I get a Jedi. But yeah, he will be a Jedi. And then from then on, I'm just gonna use your ideas, unless you guys are too slow with coming up for ideas, because in that case, I will just start to fill them out, get some characters in. But there will be more than even what's here, so just throw out ideas and I'll try to get as many in as I can. If I've already accepted one of your character ideas, don't expect me to get another one unless I have no other option. You get these little investigation / scanning areas, which if you scan them, you get something out of it. So this one, increased region income. So this region that we're in will have more income per month. The research is done. Oh, you get lightsabers that quickly? Oh, you need proving ground for that, so we can't even make them yet. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, if you can get a lightsaber this fast, that's pretty quick. Yeah, hybrid materials. So yeah, I will film episode 2 before episode 1 is up, and then clips from episode 2 I will use in like the story and like why there's Imperials and clones and whatnot.
As the resistance continues to grow,
Oh yeah, Guerrilla.
better chance of
Guerrilla
finding
Ops,
openings to strike back at admin.
they, once the game gets going, because we're still technically in the tutorial, Central, shut up. But yeah, Guerrilla Ops, they will, going on a Guerrilla Op, there will be up to 3 that we can do, and we can only choose 1, and the other 2 will just go away. But we're trying to negate something that the enemies are doing. So once there's an option of 3, it'll say, like, we can choose 1 in, like, let's say South Africa, because it's here. It'll say, we will be counteracting the enemies for the next month. They will have poisonous rounds or something like that. And then the other one will be, like, the enemies are hunting you down with a UFO or something like that. So you are counteracting it. This one being the first one and just in the tutorial, it's nothing. You just get an engineer for it. It's trying to show you that you can still do things and whatnot. So yeah, I think that's where part 1 is going to leave off. Again, part 2 will be filmed before this one is up, and you will probably see clips of part 2, or most definitely see clips of part 2 with just like basic clone armor and whatnot. No, like, if you see characters like this, their name, they have the CT number, their name, and their rank and everything already. If you see them, that is an already created character. Everyone else right now is open. I will change these guys to like basic clone armor, just the white and the phase 2 helmets, and they will not, they'll just be clone. That's gonna be it. Those guys will be open to be edited. Yeah, even if they're like a ranger, which can be used kind of as Jedi, I guess, they will also be clones, just the base clones. So from now on, if you see anyone as a base clone that doesn't have a CT number, a name, or anything, those are open for it. But you will see a bunch of them probably in this episode in the beginning, for me in episode 2 using them, so I can go through and show a little cinematic thing talking about the story as well. But that is all for me for this one. I hope you enjoyed, and I will be doing part 2 relatively soon. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.